Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by TaylorMade.
Look at this grouping here. 4 players at 10. Horschel, Hoagie, Siwoo Kim, and Taylor Gooch. Lowry, Harris English, Andrew Landry, Doc Redman, and there is Harold Varner III, still on the golf course, 1 shot off the lead, trying to win for the first time on the PGA Tour and trying to do it in his home state of North Carolina. Let's hear from your leaders.
I got off to kind of a slow start yesterday on the front 9, and kind of got going on the back and just carried that momentum all the way through the round. And anytime you shoot 65, it doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, you've done some good.
I was surprised that the golf course was kind of as dry as it was with as much rain as we got overnight. But I was in the rough quite a bit there early on, and it was pretty thick and wet this morning. So a lot of shots were just trying to get to the front of the green, just coming from that thick rough. So just try to manage it and fortunate to be a few under today.
Overall, how would you grade your day?
Yeah, I had a few birdie opportunities I kind of let slip by. There were some close putts in the last few holes I would have liked to have back. But, all in all, a good day. We're moving forward. Just know I got to make a lot of birdies the next 2 days.
Nothing really changes. I know it's going to be a shootout. I know what the winning score is normally around here. I know it's going to be somewhere between 18 and 22 on the par. So I've just got to do a continued job of putting the ball in the fairway. If I can do that, then I can be aggressive to these pins and give myself some putts that I can make. And I'm rolling the ball really well. So I'm excited about all aspects of my game. It's been a little bit of time coming to see the results because we've been really excited for a few months now, and sometimes the results just take a little bit longer. But we've done a really good job of staying patient and not really forcing anything or getting ahead of ourselves, just sticking to the game plan of trying to get better every day, and I think we've done a really good job of that.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since Billy Ho won the FedEx Cup, but he has been in this situation before. So what do you think of his chances here on the weekend?
Well, the key, as he said, you got to get the ball to the fairway. And there's a big difference if you hit it in the rough. 20 feet in proximity, if you do hit it in the fairway, you've got a better chance of making some birdies. And we've seen that, especially this morning, when that Bermuda gets wet, it's just harder to come out, harder to predict it. The greens still were receptive. And I think that's why the scoring was so much better today than yesterday. Is the guys that did get it in the fairway, greens were soft. But his game's, like he said, trending in the right direction. And, he knows what it takes to make that run in the playoffs. And he's a guy that's won tournaments, and that's what he's got to look at. And when he's playing well and his confidence, he's tough to beat because he plays with that confidence really well.
Look at that. That is the bubble up to the moment. Schwartzel playing his way out. Got a lot of players right on the edge. Shane Lowry, one of those players who is trying to get his way into the playoffs.
I've actually got a little trip planned with some friends in Rhode Island next week if I don't make the playoffs. So not that it's a win-win, but at least I have something to look forward to if that doesn't happen. We will play some golf, yeah, a little bit, not much.
Projecting all the way up to 99th if he stays right where he is. And once again, a look at the leaderboard with 4 players at 10 under par. That ties for the most number of players tied for the lead after 36 holes this season. There were 4 tied at Shriners, and there were 4 tied at Puerto Rico. Those events won by Kevin Na and Victor Hovland, respectively. Let's hear from some of those chasing those leaders.
I hit it great. I drove it well again. I did, yesterday too, and hit my irons a little better. I've been hitting it really solid. Yesterday I just didn't hit any close and didn't really putt great, but hitting it in the fairway is huge. The rough's pretty thick, especially for here, and so just a nice 2 days.
Obviously not as well as yesterday, but we got around there. It's kind of sloppy, but we'll be still in the thick of things, obviously. So just got to figure it out. Just didn't give myself as many looks, and I needed some key saves, and I just didn't get it done.
Drive as many fairways, or was it more just...
I definitely miss more fairways, but it's a part of it. I found a few things coming in, so I'm just going to go work on that. And it's not rocket science. Just keep doing what I'm doing. I love playing golf, so it's just one of those days.
Some of the notables: there's Casey 3-back, Reed 3-back, Kevin Kisner, Tommy Fleetwood, both with 64s on the day. Spieth at 3 under par. He's got some work to do on the weekend, and Koepka with a round of 70 will not be playing on the weekend. Some of the chasers in the field at the Wyndham Championship.
Just didn't really do anything that great. Hit it okay. Missed a lot of putts, missed them high and low. So it was just kind of one of those days. There's a lot of burnt edges rather than making putts, and besides that, I mean, everything else just seemed normal. It didn't seem anything spectacular, but at the same time, that very easily could have been a 6-7 under par round and instead only shot 2.
It would have been really easy to stand on the first tee yesterday and expect, brilliant golf like I played on Sunday all week last week. And then if you don't play it, then you're putting yourself between a rock and a hard place. So, no question, just no expectations is always the best way to be. But it's hard. I made a really good jump up the FedEx Cup last week, and I want to keep that going. I've been like 5 years in a row or something to Atlanta, which is a pretty good streak. So I'd like to keep that going. And whatever I am right now, 54th in FedEx Cup, I want to make it to Eastlake because I feel like you want to win it, you got to be there.
Good golf, couple bad decisions, but one drop shot at 10. And I didn't birdie 5 from the middle of the fairway, so I felt like I left a couple out there, but in good shape. I thought the leader would kind of get away with 12, 13, and surprised to see it's only at 10.
Happy with your position through 36?
Yeah, I mean, to be 2 back, feeling like I left some shots out there is a good feeling. And, anytime 2 back going to the weekend's a great spot to be.
Not very good. It wasn't good at all, but figured it out.
Once you solidified a top 125 spot, did you ever think about skipping this week?
No, because I wanted to try to get to Atlanta. So, you're only one tournament away from being there. So, you go out and you win this week and you're there. So, just didn't do it.
What's kind of going on more? Is it more like physical fatigue or mental fatigue maybe with all the weeks you're playing in a row?
Not physically tired, or mentally tired than anything. But I don't know, get the weekend off. So
it looked a little bit like maybe today you're struggling to get on that left side today. Did you kind of feel that?
Yeah.
Just the knee or just?
It's not the knee.
Not the knee. When you missed the cut at 3M, you worked pretty hard when you got back home with your coaches. Will you be doing something similar this time, or is this just R&R?
No, this is physical. Yeah. I know how to do it. I can do it. I just physically can't do it.
You're just going to rest until next week. Is that what I'm?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Because after 3M, you grind it, right?
My golf swing's fine. If I can physically do it, then yes, I can. Everything's fine.
Okay. But not at any point did you think of withdrawing from the tournament after you?
I'm gonna quit, so I'm not gonna. I told Mark, I told everybody I'd be here, so I'd finish it out. Even if we'd have gotten the rain delay and had to come back tomorrow and finish one hole, I'd have been here.
Felt good. I was kind of trying to feel stuff out. I didn't feel great about the way I was swinging it early in the round, and then I started to find a nice rhythm and hit a lot of really good shots, and felt like I've hit some great putts this week that haven't gone in. Clearly the one on 14 off the tee will hurt. That's 2 strokes, but I feel like I'm playing like 8 under golf, and I'm at 3. So I really hope that 3 holds. It's going to be close here. I'm making the cut, and I feel like with able to play aggressive tomorrow, a little more fearlessly on the back 9. I had to watch it a little bit today after 14. I think that'll help quite a bit for making a little run.